The design of the Mitsubishi Eclipse is quite unusual, a lean two-door coupe body, hump on the hood, blind, rising front optics, and an elegant rear wing. All these details emphasize the sporty character of the car. Corrosion resistance of Eclipse is good. The servos for the lifts of the headlights and the front glass windows sometimes fail. The tote of the rear brake lights also does not differ in durability, so you need to regularly check the performance of the stops. Given the sporty nature of this model, most likely, many cars often got into accidents, so you should carefully inspect the body. In addition, increasing its rigidity has a negative side. The loading height of the trunk turned out to be significant. Due to the large and heavy trunk lid, its suspension mounts do not last long. Salon Eclipse, in principle, is designed for 2 adult passengers. Moreover, thanks to a wide range of adjustments of the driver's seat and a high-changing steering column, even a tall person can comfortably get behind the wheel. But in the back, perhaps, it is convenient only for children. There will be little space for adult passengers. The head rests on the glass of the trunk lid, knees and legs in the front seats, and the back of the rear seat is too low. Engine. Most often there are cars equipped with 2.0-liter naturally aspirated engines. Copies are somewhat rare. Equipped with a 92-horsepower 1.8-liter engine, it is rather weak for a 1,215-kilogram car with a clear focus on sportiness. A big rarity is a charged 195-horsepower version equipped with a 2.0-liter turbocharged engine. As a rule, this is the American Eagle Talon with permanent all-wheel drive. According to the experts who advised us, the motor resource of the Eclipse units is 250 to 300,000 kilometers. Although most often the motors died earlier due to a broken timing belt and a meeting of valves with pistons. When replacing the belt every 80,000 kilometers, it is also necessary to install a new tension and bypass rollers and a balance shaft drive belt. A characteristic disease of Eclipse motors is the failure of the idle valve. Often there are breakdowns of the braid of high-voltage wires and the valve cover gasket leaks oil. Transmission. Most of the operated Eclipse is equipped with 5-speed manual transmissions, a characteristic feature of which is the large play of the gearshift lever. With aggressive driving, increased wear of the synchronizer of the first and reverse gears was noted. Suspension. For a sports car, the Eclipse has a generous ground clearance of 160 mm, suspension, Japanese, moderately hard. Most of its parts are quite durable, and most often, every 50 to 60,000 kilometers, you will have to change the bushings of the front anti-roll bar. Increases the cost of suspension maintenance that the silent blocks are changed along with the front levers, and the rear bearing, together with the hub. In all-wheel drive versions, a complex multi-link passively thruster suspension is used at the rear. It is less reliable and more expensive to maintain than a conventional semi-dependent. Steering. Rack and pinion steering is durable, but there are problems with the brakes. Over time, the guides of the rear calipers and the handbrake drive mechanism rust. When buying a Mitsubishi Eclipse or its American relatives, it is imperative to conduct a qualified diagnosis of all components and assemblies and weigh whether the price of the car corresponds to its technical condition. After all, many cars are very worn out.